watch the replay. So I just want to apologize for the last live. I had a lot of people watch it, which was super cool. Like I think at one point there was 22 people in live all at once, which might be a record for me. I know people have these lives with hundreds of people or whatever, but I'm a new channel, so I'm appreciative. My channel is old technically, but I've just gotten into doing regular videos and being, not being so on off with my channel, being more on about it and having, specific, I guess I had specific content, but it was different content. So anyway, so the reason I came back on was because I want to apologize. What happened is I thought my earbuds weren't working. I had an earbud in my ear and I thought the microphone didn't work on that one. And so I thought I pushed the button to turn it off. It ends up that I put it in my pocket and you could hear me, but it was muffled and then it was going crackle, crackle, chuck, 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 making noise or whatever the whole time while I was on my live. So kind of stinks, but I was surprised that there's already 300 and some odd, almost 350 views on that video. Funny. So just me making messed up salmon burgers that need some pork panko in them to bind them together, which I'll go get and then, mix more. So I have some uncooked salmon patty mix that I mixed up with the egg and stuff like that in it. I'll just grab some pork panko. What is tomorrow? Thursday. Oh, tomorrow's 4th of July. Might not be doing it tomorrow, but I'm not really that tired. I'm kind of energized, but I think it's just because I'm excited about the future and excited about what's going on. So, and do my teeth look whiter than they did? I don't know. I think they do. I've been using the infrared, the red light therapy for mouth thing. I think I've showed it to you. Here it is. It's over here. It's one of my devices. I could use it for clients. Just put peroxide on it between, just like dentists. They have, tools they use for their patients that they just sanitize in between, right? Obviously. So here it is. Let me turn it on. You just have to push it more than once. Come on. Turn on. There it goes. Oh, come on. Now it turned off again. What it does is the light turns on, it tells you the time, and then time that it's going to go, and then you push it. There it goes. And then you push it lightly, and it'll go on. You like my smile? Anyway, but it's a comfortable mouth thing, and you can set a timer for how long you want it on for, and then it'll just stay on for that amount of time. Hello, OJ Fooey. Hello. Anyway, so yeah, I was showing my red light therapy mouth treatment. It whitens your teeth, and I've been using it every day. I'm trying to turn it back on to show you again. But maybe you saw it because you were kind of haha. Oh yeah, you did see it. Yeah, I'll show you because you came in the middle. So, hmm. So there's another one of me in the dark. There's a video, a really short one, in the dark. You can look back and find it. It's just from maybe a couple weeks ago or something. And I gotta turn this off all the way. There we go. Anyway, and so yeah, it's just this little device and it's lightweight and stuff, and then it has a cord that plugs into it, and it works pretty slick. And I think my teeth are getting whiter all the time. I've been using it. I try to remember to use it every day. You can use it for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. It has longer sessions that you can do. I think you're supposed to work up to. And so I have a receding gum here, and I actually think I need to look in the mirror before I show you guys because it kind of looks not terrible, but it used to look all red and inflamed and stuff. But anyway, I have a receding gum right here, and that's what I initially got it for. I like the fact that it does whiten your teeth too, but it heals your gums and takes away inflammation. It's got red light and blue light on it, both. So it's a pretty cool little thing, and this is really comfortable in your mouth. So anyway, nice. Thank you, OJ Fui, for subscribing. I appreciate it. My channel is about health, wellness, and my preferred way of eating is carnivore. So, hey, you matter. Hi. I've seen you before. How are you tonight? I'm doing well. I have more energy than a body ought to at this time of night. It's 11:23 right now. So I just got on quickly to say I'm sorry about my last live. I think it was a good live, but the sound was icky. So because I thought my earbud wasn't working, it was mic'd just fine, and then I took my earbud out because I thought it wasn't working, that the mic part wasn't working, and that I might not have any sound. Stuck it in my pocket, thinking I turned it off, and apparently I didn't turn it off, so I had all this sound interference. So I guess I am kind of tired, so I'm probably gonna head to bed, but I thought I would pop in really quick and just say hey. And my iCloud is all full up, which is a pain in the butt. You know what? My horse ride, go listen to some of the videos that I just posted over the weekend because I had some live stuff at the barn with horses. So it's super cool. I shared a little bit earlier today. Hello, Dragon Roser. How you doing? Love it when people want me to shout them out. I'm a dinky channel. There's like 3 people in here. It's okay. So shout out. So anyway, I had a really good day. You're welcome, Dragon Roser. I appreciate you being here. Like and subscribe if you like it. And if you want to subscribe, please do. um, take my channel for a drive and see if you like it. Um, I love the health and wellness space. I enjoy horseback riding and talk a lot about that. There's going to be a lot more at the barn, and I think I'm going to be able to take pictures and video more. I took some pictures and some video, and my riding instructor said that I had a really good eye for like some of the pictures that I took. So cool. Thanks, Dragon Roser. I really appreciate you subscribing. Um, it really helps to do these lives. I like doing it because I don't have to worry about editing. Although sometimes we have sound trouble and I wish I could go back and do a voiceover. I'll have to figure out, I might be able to pull the video, and I don't know how you edit that. I'll have to figure it out. I think somebody said something about editing their live, so I'll have to figure out if that's a thing. I wonder if I share the video and then edit it from my sharing spot. Anyway, who knows? I'll figure it out. And that we've got 4 people in here, 5 people in here, just increased by 1, and 3 likes. I thought there was 4 likes. Somebody maybe decided not to like it. I don't know. People are so funny. So anyway, it's almost 11:30. I probably should go to bed. I've got a clock in the morning. I know that's not real early, but I've got a 10 o'clock appointment with the dog groomer. She's going to clip my doggies' toenails because they don't let me do it. And so I talk about doggies too. Got my dogs. And you guys are like family because I live by myself. So I appreciate having people to chat with. And I just get on here and chat about whatever I'm doing because they don't call me Chatty Cathy for nothing. We've got 4 people in here. Yay. So anyway, you matter. Thanks for coming back in. Appreciate it. It's nice to have regulars. You're a regular. Thank you. Appreciate it. And yeah, I had a super lot of fun with the horses this weekend. I had an instructor who was an Olympic gold medalist dressage rider. It was super awesome. I did 1 lesson with her, group lesson, and then she was doing private lessons for people. And I think when I signed up for this horse clinic for this weekend, I think I didn't have money to purchase, lessons, private lesson. So I didn't, and maybe I thought you had to have your own horse. But anyway, so I hadn't signed up for private lessons, and then I got money, and then I forgot about the clinic, and then went to the clinic, and I'm like, oh dear, I audited this, so which means I could sit in and write notes and and take pictures and video and all that stuff, but I wasn't writing, I was just auditing. But anyway, so then I did end up writing, so that was super cool, and I was super excited, and am super excited. There's going to be a lot going on at the barn. We're going to do things differently. Even the instructors learned a lot from this lady, and she and my instructor, the advanced instructor, which I'm getting ready to go into her advanced class for riding, she is good friends with Frances. I think it's Connolly, her last name, Frances Connolly. I'll have to look up her last name. It's something like that. But anyway, she was great. And I learned a lot just listening to her, talking to the other writers, helping them get their, you know, their their seat more balanced, and you want to get your horse balanced so that their top line is, you know, level, even, riding, so that they're balanced, so their front end and their back end are going together, and their hind end isn't trailing, or they're not going on the forehand, which is their front, that their front isn't going, more than their back. Anyway, if that makes sense. So you want them very balanced looking, and you do that by the way that you sit, the way that you ride, even your seat bones, how your seat bones, one and the other, that you're not off to one side or the other side. It's super interesting, the science of horseback riding. I love science, and I never thought that horseback riding could be as sciencey as it is. Well, I think I knew, but anyway, I never had it down before. So now I'm, not that I have it down, but I'm learning more and more and more all the time about, just how you can really um, get your horse going in a way that's really beautiful. And um, so I'm really looking forward to being able to take video and things like that, and pictures, and have other people take of me, so that I can show you really what's going on at the barn. And at some point, I want to get a horse out here where I live. And I think I was going to sell my house, but I think I'm going to keep it. And for one thing, I've got renters coming, and they're going to rent, and we're going to share the house for a while until I find a place. If we decide that it's working and we can live together here, then we will. It'll be kind of nice to have people, living here with me, because I haven't had any since my kids moved out last year and before last year. My daughter Kaylee's been married for 6 years, and so she's been gone since before then, like 7 years, for 7 years. And then Natalie is 30. My oldest is 30, and she's been actually gone since she was 19. She moved out. So it's been 10, 11 years since she moved out. And then my son just moved out about 4 months ago. So anyway, say goodnight. I feel like Laughing. I don't know if you guys know, but there was a guy named Dick on Laughing, and don't make fun of his name, please. But anyway, they say goodnight, Dick. Goodnight, Dick. Anyway, so goodnight. So goodnight, John Boy. The Waltons. Anybody remember the Waltons? So I will chat at you later. Hey, you matter. Do you have a channel? I'll have to go look. Oops. Keep showing up, guys. It's awesome to have you in here. And let me know what you would like to chat about. Mostly, it's usually about health, wellness, business, that kind of thing. That's what it's been over the years. I've had my channel for, not that I was active on it the whole time, but I've had my channel for over 12 years, 13 years. Anyway, it's been a minute since I had a YouTube channel. But some of those old videos are, everybody's always embarrassed by their old videos. In some way, they might be better than the ones that I do now in some ways. I have this one that's really cool looking because it's in the church that I used to go to, and they were building a new sanctuary. And so all you see is the rafters above me and the sky above that. And it's just, I was talking about building on a good foundation and stuff like that. So I don't know, I feel like God gave me ideas. And then I did some gardening stuff back then, and not that I have really been a gardener, but at the end of the season I harvested some things and pulled some stuff out that needed to go out of the ground, to clear it out. Anyway, so appreciate y'all, really do. We're growing. We're growing. Not super fast, but we're growing. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. I did a little video at 100 subscribers, and now we're at 135. It seems like every time I add a new video, I get a new subscriber. So that's pretty cool, because I have I have 141 videos. Some of them are not public. Some of them are privated because I haven't gotten permission. Some of them are new from this last weekend with the horseback riding, and I don't have permission from the horseback riders to, equestrians is the proper way to say it. I don't have permission from them to put their videos up, and some of them are minors, so they need to talk to their parents. So I'm waiting on posting those. Some of them, though, are my riding instructors, so I'll have to check with them. So anyway, stay tuned for that. I am going to put some horsey stuff up. I've got to get on my computer and grab a bunch of videos off of my phone and put them on the computer because my iCloud is just crammed full. That's why I'm doing lives instead of just, editing videos on my phone. Lives may be the way to do it, though, because I'm having a lot of trouble with my iCloud always getting full and having to pay for more. But somebody told me, here's a trick, if you're having the same problem or if you care, to do a family plan and then just put more than one email of yourself in the family plan. It gives you more room in the iCloud. Shh, don't tell them I said so, because I don't want to get in trouble. Little trick there, little trick, because they want money going and coming, and I don't want to give them money for my storage, because I already opened a new iCloud account, and now it's full. Go figure. It fills up awfully fast. I think there's something going on with, anyway, I have a brand new phone, but I've been using an iPhone for a lot of years, and so I have a lot of stuff on my iCloud, in my iCloud storage. I might have to look at a different kind of storage than iCloud, if anybody has any ideas. Hi, Sammy. You've been here before too, right? I recognize you. Unless it was a different Sammy. I'm doing well. How are you? So, You Matter is in here as well, and I think you may have been in here the same time as You Matter was the other day, if I remember right. Yes, I was here, but that was a few days ago. Yep, for sure. If you want, you can go back and look at this last weekend and Monday. I was at a horse clinic at the barn, and I actually was able to video a lot and take pictures. But like I say, I need to take those videos and edit them. But I did a couple of lives, not real long because I was having trouble. Anyway, and it was hard to hear, and people were talking in the background. So I didn't do a ton, but I did a little bit. So you can look back and see at the barn what it's like and the horses and stuff like that. But I'm hoping to in the future get better sound and stuff like that. So I don't have a horse. I used to when I was 15, 14. I bought a horse myself with my own money, and then I believe, if I remember right, I believe I paid for, I had a job. I got a job really young. Um, my dad wanted me to take responsibility for the horse, so I paid for his um, board, and all that includes the food and stuff like that. So, anyway, I'm getting tired. Sorry. Um, so I rode a schooling horse, a pony, a fjord pony, who's really cute. Her name is Binga. So I had my own horse when I was young, and I had that horse until I was 19. So from 14 to 19, 15 to 19, somewhere in there, I had a horse. And he was a booger. He was beautiful, but he was really big, and he was not. See, now I don't want to make you afraid of horses because he wasn't nice. But the horses at the barn that I'm at right now, most of them are really great working with people, and they're lesson horses, and they're not, like, you have to get used to the fact that there is risk being around horses, uh, um, and get used to them. My instructor gave me a great compliment and said, "You're not afraid of anything." Well, that's because I had a horse that was trying to kill me. I had to get to the point where nothing scared me. Oh my gosh. So anyway, it was craziness. But I sold him to a rancher who I figured could whip him into shape. But I ride a very, very, very sweet pony. She is super sweet. She has really kind eyes. If you look back at my videos, there's one of her poking her head out the door. And she is super sweet. Her eyes are super pretty and soft, and you can tell that she's nice by looking in her eyes. So, yeah, it does depend on the horse. It depends on their mood. It depends on if they're scared of you. And you have to kind of you have to learn how to read them, and you have to not get in their blind spot because they have blind spots behind them and stuff. And you just have to get used to touching them on their hind end when you go by and things like that, so that they're not taken off guard or startled or whatever. And you just need to get used to them. I like horses who has big hairs. You mean, did you say that right? Hairs that have a lot of hair that are really fuzzy. My um it's not my pony, but anyway, I ride her all the time, so She's super sweet. Anyway, she's very hairy. She has a lot of mane, very fuzzy. You got me started. Now I need to get off of here. So anyway, horses are beautiful creatures. You can learn a lot from them. You can learn a lot about yourself. You overcome your fears. That's one of the biggest things actually that happens is you overcome your fears and you're able to um, make them give you space. Like there's a guy named Steve Young who is on YouTube and he's from the UK. And they're very smart, Sammy. They're very smart. So, yeah, I would agree with they're majestic creatures. Are very beautiful. I love the way they move. So anyway, Steve Young, he has a way of gently training horses where he'll train really hard horses like what I had where they're trying to run you over and things like that. He'll work with them and he sorry, Sammy asked me a question. What are we doing today? Well, it's nighttime, so I'm going to bed. But I made some salmon patties and I'm going to fix them because I need to put some pork panko in them as in place of breadcrumbs. You can use pork panko, which is pork rinds ground up in a blender, and they work great as like breadcrumbs. So I need that in my salmon patties to make them more patty-ish. Okay, where are you at, Sammy? Somewhere on the other side of the world, huh? Tomorrow I have a dog trainer, not a dog trainer, I have a dog groomer coming over to my house. She makes house calls and she's going to clip my doggy's tails, nails, not tails. Oh, from India. Cool. Well, what are you doing today, Sammy? What are you up to? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to work on my videos and edit. I really need to get my videos off my phone onto my computer and quit messing around because this is ridiculous that I can't do regular videos on my phone. So or pictures, I can't even snap a picture. That's ridiculous because my iCloud is full. So I need to fix that, and I'm going to set up my iCloud differently so that I have a family plan and I'll just use it for myself. Then I'll have more storage space. And yeah, there's little workarounds that you can do. I will let you know how that works. Of course, you'll be able to see that I'm not doing as much live stream, but I like the live streams. I want to do live streams and regular videos so that I can, do different kinds of videos, edited videos too. Lunch and breakfast. Gonna have lunch and breakfast. Cool. What are you eating, Sammy? What are you eating? So I was in ketosis. I get in ketosis and check my blood sugar too. Ketones are great. Being in ketosis is great. That means you're eating low carb and high fat, and you need the fat instead of the carbs. You got to run on something, and if you don't run on, if you're running on fat, you have to get enough fat, and if you don't get enough fat and you're low carb, then your body will steal from your muscle. So you don't want to lose muscle. And I just learned that from Stephanie Keto Person. You're going to have tea and poha. It's a popular dish made from flattened rice. Oh, okay. Is it fried? Is it fried? Almost like a tortilla, but rice? I'm not sure. I have to look it up. I'll look up what poha is. Anyway. So around here, you're going to hear me talking a lot about low carb, which I'm very passionate about. In America, especially, we eat a lot of packaged foods and junk food. Not me, but people do. And our food supply is very contaminated. So we need to, and also plants have plant toxins in them just naturally because meat is just very easy to digest, contrary to some people's popular belief. But if you look in a colostomy bag, what you find is fiber and plant substances, not meat, because meat turns to liquid and is utilized. So, okay, it's just soaked in water and just shallow fry. Okay, so you do fry it, but cool. Awesome. Okay. Cool beans. So, my blood sugar has been spiking, so I really do need to stay low carb. And this morning, I was very happy. I think I woke up with higher blood sugar. It was 104, but then it went down because I had myself a bulletproof, you call it a bulletproof coffee, or it has butter. Mine actually is made with egg. And did I forget to put the collagen in it? Anyway, normally I put collagen in it. Collagen, egg, a little bit of vanilla for flavoring. And then I used, and this is funny because I thought it might spike my blood sugar because it has sweetener. It's a natural plant sweetener, stevia, which I know isn't carnivore, but it is low carb. So, but because I think because it was the electrolytes, it didn't spike my blood sugar. Americans do eat a lot of meat, but they also eat a lot of junk and crap. So I eat a lot of meat because I'm a carnivore. That is what I eat, meat and fat, animal fat. So it's really good and it's really good for your health. And contrary to what a lot of people think too, it's not that expensive. So you need the fat. You really do need the fat. It's better than living on carbs. If you live on carbs, um, it can make you diabetic and fat. Some people have better metabolism and they can handle it, but it also can cause cancer and a lot of things. The carbohydrates. So I know not everyone agrees with me, but just do your research and search what cancer likes to live on, because cancer definitely likes to live on sugar and carbohydrates turn into sugar. Also, you have to be careful to get enough fat and not just try to live on lean meat, because if you do that, your body will, if you're not living on carbohydrates, you're living on, trying to live on fat, but you're not giving your body enough fat, then your muscles will waste away and you won't have muscles. So, mutton's good. Eggs are good. Um, Chicken isn't fatty enough. You can have it sometimes. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I know a lot of countries are that way. They eat more veggies, but um, if you do some research on plant toxins, you will see that there are oxalates in plants. And I, in particular, have, well, when you go low carb, your body gets rid of the oxalates and they come out in crystal form. They can come out as kidney stones, which I've never had, but um, oxalates are very hard on your body. And they stick around in your body until you go low carb. And when you go low carb, either keto or carnivore, then the oxalates begin to leave your body. And that's why it's better to stay maybe keto before you go to carnivore to slow down the keto, what's called the keto flu. So anyway, but it's very fascinating stuff. Sally K. Norton is the lady that knows all about oxalates, and she has a book called Toxic Superfoods, which is all about vegetables and fruits that all vegetables and fruits have oxalates in them. Meat does not have oxalate in it. Dairy does not have oxalate. So the animals take in the vegetables, and then we take in the animal, and the animal has pre-digested all the fruits and vegetables so that they're not toxic anymore. So that's how that works. Yes, that's true. Too much tomatoes and eggplant causes kidney stones too. That is true, and they're nightshades, so some people are allergic to nightshades. Honestly, I really like tomatoes, and I used to eat tomato sandwiches, and I like tomato sauce and all those things. But they have oxalates in them, so I guess I'll eat them when I get to heaven because then they won't hurt me. Right? So, anyway, but you get used to eating fat because you need it, and that is what your body is fueled by, is fat when you're carnivore. It has to be. So then the fat leaves your body. Your body fat leaves your body because you're utilizing the fat as fuel. So it makes you very lean, actually, if you do it right and have the right balance. So anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and go because it's a minute to midnight. Oh, I gotta go. So I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. I'll do more videoing, and I'll have to edit videos, which I was gonna do today, but I did other stuff. Mostly I had a really relaxing day, and I did an infrared sauna because I have that sauna. And I did my brain tap, which is a meditation relaxation thing. I did that. And I'm getting ready to do it just now to go to sleep. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Have a good day, Sammy. Bye-bye.